What's up, everybody? It's ET. Start up doing this server again, and what I really, I guess, want to focus on is making a packet, because I realize when you receive packets, they can come in like little spurts, or they can come into like big chunks where you get multiple packets in one receive. So I need to figure out how to like separate the packets. So I think I separated this into different ways I was going to do this. This should totally be the default version. So like, when I'm receiving, I could get just a piece of a packet like this, or I could get the whole thing, like this entire thing. So I was thinking of making a packet class that would just be like an array of bytes, and then I can have like a telnet packet, which would be ended by new line, and then I can have a like a command packet, which would be something else that I'll be working on. Okay, so let's just see if I can get this packet class started. I'm gonna make it in a new area. Alright, so this packet class is going to be an array of bytes. We'll just call it data. Alright, so I'm going to just keep looking at this. Okay. So if I said, I want this to be a kind of a growing thing, so I might not make it a data. I mean, the data might be, I think I'm going to make it a list of bytes. And then this could be data. Okay. Alright, so we got data. And I guess I can have a max size. Which would be an int. And I'll make that big for now, like 1024. What else? Alright, so we have a list of bytes, a max size, if I'm gonna have a max size, I don't think I need to make it a list. I'm going back and forth on this, I know, sorry. I just can't make up my mind. Okay. which should be equal new byte array of max size. It's okay. I can make you a public constant int max size, and I just call you data size. Max data size. There we go. Okay. So this is where we can keep the offset. So I'm gonna. Right now everything's gonna be public, just until I realize what I need to hide. All right. So public offsets, int offsets. Gonna start off as 0. Public int remaining equal max data size. Anything else I need to do? Offset size. Alright, I think that's good. So the constructor, I don't think is going to do anything. Num num num. Okay. My main function here will be public. Public void append, and we can append different things like a byte, a string. We'll say public void byte. Okay, and this is what we do. Data at offsets equals message. Screw it. Let's just say byte. Screw that. Let's just say yeah, message is fine. Alright, so data offset equals message. Offset equals offset plus 1. Remaining equals remaining minus 1. And this is if remaining is greater than, if is less than or equal to 0, then just return, don't do anything. You know what, we'll even do something better. Throw a new exception, or new, index, out of range. This new exception. Can I put a message? Yeah, let's put a message. There is no more remaining bytes in data buffer. In packet buffer. Okay. So we gotta append that. What else do I want to do? What else do I want to do? I guess an int and a string are the other two things I want to do. Alright, append int. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Append int as bytes. Int message. Okay, what am I doing? Let's go. Okay. Okay, so we got the int as bytes, and the other one I will definitely always do is public void append string. I'll say for each character cn message. Oh, you're supposed to be a string. Append C. Oh, I'm gonna disable this. How do I do this? Realtek HD audio. I was gonna do this, I just didn't do it. Man, alright, where's my device manager? Device manager. Let's stop this. Where's my sound? 8 Realtek. I'm gonna just disable this. Hope that works. Alright. Convert to byte C, or is it like ASCII encoding code? Maybe my client or something will know. ASCII encoding dot ASCII dot get byte. String, yep. Oh, this is what we could get, byte C. Oh yeah, or we could just do that. Character C and encoding that get bytes. Encoding that ASCII dot get bytes message. And here will just be byte B. Int I string S. Get bytes in S. Append B. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. Is there anything I need to do? Public byte array, get bytes will just be data, return data, and public static packet creates public static creates byte array bytes return okay, well, this is what we'll do. We'll make a new packet equals new packet append new packet dot append better yet, for each, or for int I equals 0, I less than I'm sorry, I less than bytes dot length, and I less than new packet data dot length I plus plus. And then we can just say bytes I nope, new packet dot data I equal bytes I, and that's it. Return packet, return new packet. Okay, that looks pretty good. So we're trying to create this new packet. So I think I made all these. I made a new packet. Oh, new packet size. So maybe I don't do max data size. I just initiate the size here. I like it. Okay. So instead of max data size, I'm thinking I'll just make my own size every time I make a packet. So here we go, size equals 1024. This one actually won't really matter because I'm going to put it here. Int size equals, I'll put this 1024 by default. Okay, and then all you got to do is just say this dot size equals size. And then this whole thing, I need to do this in the constructor as well. This dot data equals new data, new byte array of size. And then remaining is also going to equal size. I can put this dot, but I won't, and I won't do that here. Okay. Cool. I got got all of this. Packets, append, get bytes, and creating a new packet just from bytes. Alright, cool. Without even testing it, I'm going to assume that works, and that is horrible, I know, but I think I'm just going to do it. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Telnet packet. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. The telnet packets is just going to be a container of two other packets. So we're going to say message packet, and this will be the termination packet. I wonder if I can say packet.create and just say encoding .ascii.get bytes of something like that. Carriage return. Okay, this is how I'm going to handle this one. I'm going to say you are also going to give me a size 1024, and that's going to I'm thinking. $10.24. No, of size. And that, I think, answers that part. Okay. So, we got the telnet part of this. I think the only other different part is I need to, when I do the get bytes, I need to make this different. So what's different here is that you just have an ending. So we just gonna override get bytes. Alright. Okay. And this is what I'm thinking. This is how I'm going to do it. Bytes. What am I doing? I'm going to say int size is going to equal offset plus termination packet dot offset. Okay, and so now we're going to have byte array bytes equals new byte new byte size, and I'm gonna just say bytes dot what? What am I talking about? What am I doing? Did I even start the timer? Oh yeah, I did. Good. Okay, what am I doing? Get bytes is now gonna be here we go. What does it say? For each, no, for int I equals 0, I less than offset I plus plus. And then all you did say is bytes I equals data I. And then this is the original packet, and this will be the termination packet for int I equals offset I less than offset plus termination packet dot offset I plus plus. Then you just say bytes I equals data I. Oh. And it's not data I, it's bytes offset plus I equals data I. Gosh, termination packet dot data I. Is that fair? I think so. And then I returned it bytes. Okay, cool. Okay. So hopefully that is legitimate. And now I want to make the server and the client, the telnet server and the telnet client work together. Okay. Instead of byte messages, let's just get packets. And better yet, telnet packet. And then we should be able to use that, and we can just call you packets. You should be public too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do like they do, like sockets. I'm gonna call this packets. And then I should be able to go here and just say your packets. Say your packets. Save, save. And then go back to the server that I was just dealing with and call you packets. And then I think everyone's happier here. Alright, cool. And then, yeah. This, you should be able to just say packet.getBytes. 0. Yeah, and I mean, I guess here I'm just gonna say byte array. I'll just say bytes equals packet.getBytes. And then here we'll just say bytes, and here we will say bytes.length. Okay. Cool. Alright. So basically that's what we're doing. We're just replacing our array of bytes with this class called packets. So that is great. Is there any other like byte arrays that I need to worry about? I guess not there. Alright, so telnet server. Here we go. So what if I said telnet telnet packet, let me say packet equals new packet, new telnet packet. And I just said packet dot append output. I know you're not there yet, but we'll just do that here. Not too worried about that. And then I'll just say packet. There we go. Better yet, I could just do packet dot append this, just so it looks a little nicer, and packet dot append this. And now there was no need for that output. Alright, cool. So there we go. Not quite sure what to do in this sense, so this is what I'm gonna do. Telnet packets equals new telnet packet. Packet dot append this guy and go for it. Packet dot append and then packet. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna do this a lot, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're going to say packet equals new telnet packets. Packet dot append. Alright. Alright. Packet dot append this guy. Okay, I just realized something. This should really return a string. So, okay. Output. Don't worry about what I'm doing here. Don't worry about all of that. That was okay. And sorry for zooming that out. Alright, here we go. I don't even know if this will work or not, but let's go back to our program. What will be our main program? That's what I'm gonna do. Clients. Servers. Programs. And we'll leave it like that. Okay. I'm going for it. Putting all my clients there, all my servers. Putting my servers here. Put my programs here. I guess you can be more of the connection, and pool can stay out here. Socket extensions can stay out here. I think you're going to be more of the client thing. Put you in clients. Alright, cool. Client data can stay in clients. Command server can go to servers. And command list can stay out here. Connection can stay out here. Pool can stay out here, and socket extension stays out here. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's go to our server, our programs. I'm gonna close all but this. Got a client program and a server program. Alright, client program, what do you do? We're gonna make a new client. Is that right? Client is no. Backup client. I think yes. So this would be a command client, and this is going to be a telnet client. Command client, if you don't mind, just rename yourself command client in both places, and then telnet client, do the same. Telnet client, and I'm happy-ish with that. Let's go back here. Oh, and let's go ahead and start doing these namespaces. Dot clients. Alright. 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 Okay. I'm just renaming namespaces here. Okay. Seems good enough. I'm sure there's tons of errors. Let's go fix these errors. Alright, command client data is now in clients. shouldn't be what we have to do. So command client data should go out to the main. Command client data is no longer client specific. Alright, how about now? Alright, nice. What's wrong here? I want to say this is more a problem with this guy. Yeah, they really should be in the same area. Alright. Alright. Oops. Yeah. I think I need to be using something for that one. Using Unity share network clients. What about that? Nope, it's not that. Oh, yeah, it is kind of that. Alright, so what kind of, I'm going to say just telnet client. Okay. I'll figure that out in just a sec. Telnet client data is in clients. That's a problem. That's a problem. Alright, those are all just, we gotta make them packets. Alright, no problem, no problem. Let's go back here. So this is what I'm going to really do. Client.send new telnet packet. I think I'm gonna have to make one that's just a string. So let's do that. With input. Let's do it. Just generated that. Telnet packets, wherever you may live. Packets. Telnet packet. Here we go. Public static string, create telnet packet. Okay. So we're gonna say packets. We'll say no, telnet packets new telnet packet equals new telnet packet, and I will also have int size equals 1024, just in case you would like to initiate a size for this. And then of course we can just say new telnet packet dot append input, and then we can return new telnet packet. Alright, great. What's going on here? You really want to just say telnet packet. I like that better. Okay. And so we go back to the client program. Client.send telnet client send. We should very much be sending packets. So I don't know. Okay, I agree. This maybe shouldn't be here. We can set this as input. But the telnet client itself equals I'm going to say telnet packet equals telnet packet dot create with the message. What about that? Okay, so we got that. Alright, so we got a packet, we got an event args. Okay, the other thing I wanted to just do here is packet.getBytes. Or better yet, I'm going to just say, like what you said, bytes equal get bytes. And then bytes. Alright, cool. Then you just send that. Alright. Nom. Alright. Feeling pretty good about that. Anything else? Oh yeah, all these other errors. um, this is what I feel about this one. I should make a command packet, but the thing is, I don't have a command packet yet. So let's go ahead and copy, paste. Let's just call you command packets. Command packets. Command packets. Yeah, you see this packet? You should. Oh, yep, I got you. I understand. Don't mess with you yet. Alright, let's go here. Bytes. This one should be pretty easy. Bytes dot length. There we go. So you got a termination packet, and let's also get a let's call this a command packet. I think I'm just gonna get a command. Command okay, I'm thinking command list dot null. Not really worried about a termination packet. I might also just have like a data packet. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I want to do here. So we have command. Packet. I'm thinking. Let's alright, I'm gonna say public static read only termination packet. Alright. Go back to command packet, wherever that may live. Alright, so we got command. Alright, so when you make a command packet, this is what I'm going to do next. We're going to say public static create telnet create. Yeah, sorry, you're gonna be a command packet. Command packet, telnet create, and string, right? Oh, I got people chatting with me. What is up, son? And what's up, GC Raiden? Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to accomplish is when you're receiving packets from the network, some of the times they can be in little like chunks, and sometimes they can be in like really like this long thing of data. Could be a whole bunch of different packets. So right now I'm just making classes to make packets in general, and then these classes will also be responsible for parsing packets. So like if I get this whole thing of bytes, I can run packets.parse these bytes, and then I should get different packet objects. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. As for Severed Skull, dude, yeah, man, nothing much. Just I'm finally finished with the semester, and that means I'm done with classes and I'm done with graduation with the registrar's office. So I am set, dude. All right, so here we go. Telnet creates. What am I doing here? Actually, this would be very similar to this create. Yep. All right. So this is how this is gonna roll. Command packet, new command packet equals new command packet. Just leave it as is for right now. Actually, I think here I'm gonna have to put a command type, command list, command. Okay. And yeah, that means I'm gonna actually have to have a constructor that does something, and that's gonna say command. This dot command equals command. Nice. Okay. And so this is gonna be a telnet packet. And what else do I need to do? Append new command packet dot append Very nice, Severed Skull, dude. Get that Resident Evil, man. And as for GC Raiden, yeah, man, I'm building like a fresh server, dude, like a console server. So I'm not using any of the actual Unity networking. I'm using more the C# networking. So yeah, man, I need to know everything that's received and sent, because like I said, man, it's if you're using sockets, just plain old sockets, nothing that really light layer of high levelness, you're gonna have to do a lot of that parsing and stuff yourself. So you have to design the packets yourself and exactly how you want it to be. So yeah. Alright, anyway, so we're gonna append the string, and then finally we're gonna append Control R, Control N. Oh, and then of course return command packet. Okay. Yes, this is going to be interesting. Hey, what's up, Severed Skull? Okay, so Severed Skull says, especially with UDP being unreliable and such. ET, you doing full TCP IP streams? Guessing so, since you're talking about raw sockets. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's not actually raw sockets. So I'm actually using. Here, I'll show you. Well, in fact, give me a sec. I'll show you the example of what I got already. But hold on. All right, I'll show you what I got. So if I go to my server, where's my server? Here we go. We'll do a telnet server because that's the one I'm about to test. Oh no, I lied. Here, server. Here we go. This is what I'm using. I'm just using the socket class of C#. So, but it says, hey, it's gonna be a TCP or a UDP socket. And yeah, with UDP, man, that parsing is gonna be a pain in the butt. So it's unreliable. You can get packets in different orders and everything. So that's gonna be my next thing I gotta tackle. But man, I'm still just gonna try to do everything in TCP for now because that is a reliable and you get your packets in order. So I'm gonna do it with TCP first, and then once I come up with a good system or know what I'm trying to do, then I'll make it UDP and figure out a nice way to receive those packets unreliably. I'm a cheater, and I am happy about that. Okay. So here we go. That is not what I wanted to return. Let's return a new command packet. Alright, so when I'm getting the bytes of this packet, for command packet, the first byte is going to be the actual command. So, alright, well let's first determine the size of it. So the size of the packet is going to be 1 for the command. Actually, yeah, that's it, man. 1 for the command, and the offset. Yeah, there we go. Pretty easy. That one's pretty easy. All right. So that's the size of the packet. Dude, what do you mean by the heartbeat exploit? I really want to know, because actually I am going to make a heartbeat, because TCP is, I guess one of the specifications of TCP is that there's no, like, with just the TCP socket itself, there's no timeout. So it's a reliable connection that lasts essentially forever. So if you try to send a packet to a client and the client disconnect it, or wait, vice versa. If you're a client and you're trying to send a packet to a server that's shut down, it'll hang forever because it thinks it's still connected and it's not. So it needs to receive something from the server that it disconnected. Wait, am I saying that right? Man, I forgot. Anyway, there's one way that you need to do the heartbeat so you know you disconnected or not. So I'm not looking forward to doing that. Alright, so here we go. We got offset. So this is what I'm going to do. The first byte, of course, byte at 0 is going to be my command. So this is just going to be command this is what I really want to do. Convert to byte, and I'm gonna do my command packets, my command list. No, just my command, right? Command. Is that, why not? Why can't I do that? Oh yeah. Wait, no. I'm trying to convert. Oh, bytes. My bad. Tell me about it, guys. What was the security? I could look it up, but I just wanted to know. I didn't know there was a big, like, heartbeat exploit. Sounds so awesome. Sounds great that now that I'm doing this. Thanks, man. Alright, I'll take a quick read. Quick break. The Heartbleed exploit. Okay. Oh, it's in the Open SSL. Alright. So, okay, let's see. Heartbeat may be exploited regardless of whether the party using a vulnerable OpenSSL instance for TLS is a server or a client. So it's either way. It results from improper input validation due to a missing bounds checks in the implementation of the TLS Heartbeat extension. Thus the bug's name derives from the heartbeat. The vulnerability is classified as a buffer overread, a situation where more data can be read than allowed. Interesting, interesting. So yeah, that's in. So my implementation of the heartbeat, unlike the OpenSSL, is I'm not going to really allow any data. The only data is going to be 1 byte, and it's going to be capped basically. So I better make sure there's no like way it can overflow or anything. So I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, dude. Because the heartbeat really should just be a packet saying, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, right? Alright, anyway. What am I doing here? I'm just trying to fix all the errors so I can freaking run this again. Alright, command packet is going to be packet equals command packet. Command packet. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Alright, dot telnet create. And let's, move you down to pass the output. Output. Alright, output. Delete this line. Don't need to send 2 packets, I just need to send this 1 packet, and it will just call it packet. Alright, still more errors, eh? Alright, so we're going to say command packets packet equals command packet dot create telnet create this thing. That's fine. And go ahead and send that packet. Let's just keep going. Command packet equals command packet dot create telnet create this packet and send that packet. Okay. Oh my gosh. So many different situations. Command packet dot packet equals command packet dot telnet create that guy. Send the packet. And that is fine. I'm gonna assume everything else is cool for now. Alright, errors. Oh yes, errors is 0. Love it, love it, love it. Alright. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's run my telnet server. Using my telnet packet class. Should work-ish, maybe. So before I do that, let's go to my program, my client program. You're using a telnet client, awesome. My server program is using a, let's make it use a telnet server. Alright. I'm gonna find a way to basically have a base class of just server so that I don't have to keep changing those, both of them. I just need to change the initiation of the first one. Alright. Is that it? Is that all I need to do? Let's let it build. Build done. Okay. Looks good. I'm gonna close this out because I want to build. I'll do multiple instances. So from Visual Studio, I'll just hit Control F5 a few times, and I should get multiple windows. And there we go. Oops. So here we go. Server, awaiting new connections, client, cool. So that looks fine. Sent 1 byte. Screwed something up because it's not receiving anything else here. This should have sent something here. So alright, that's broke. Alright. Well, it's broken, so that's great. Let's figure out what's happening. So, okay, client is able to send something, but it's not receiving anything back. So either the server's not sending it, or the client's not receiving it. So let's check the server first. Telnet server. Okay, so Telnet server. When you receive, the Telnet server's getting something, so that's good. And okay, this is the deal. It's only checking the first 2 that is a pain in the butt, isn't it? Basically, it has to be a new send, cause okay, let me see if I'm explaining this right. Let me let's just make a server, right? And let's use a well-known Telnet server like Putty. So I got that somewhere here on my D drive, I think. So if I use Putty, right? And I type in something here. 1337. I get this. I get 2 packets, not just 1. But it makes no sense. My mind's not wrapping around it. And I wish I could kind of demonstrate what I'm thinking. Let's do Excel. Maybe maybe I can put it on screen, kind of see it, and maybe it'll make sense to me. Sorry, like the first time I typed something, I typed in 1337, which actually doesn't even match these numbers, which is ridiculous. I don't know what happened here. Anyway, let me just type something again. So let's just type in ABC, right? What? That's not right, right? Like, I'm typing ABC. This is sending new line 63. What? I'm typing ABC, right? So that should be, I don't know, 60 something, 62, 63, 64, or something like that. And I'm getting new line 63. So I think it has something to do with my oh lord. All sorts of problems. Alright. This is what I'm thinking. On my server side, or more important, on my Telnet packet side, my termination packet how am I sending this? That's what I need to figure out. Telnet server, hurry up. Tell me what you're doing. When I send this, what happens? Oh, it's not sending it here, so it's actually sending it from the server. Alright, so Telnet server. Telnet server is getting bytes. So you get bytes. You say bytes and bytes length, and then you send it. That's exactly perfect. That's what you should be doing. Wonder if I can debug this. Alright, let's debug. Debug time. No, I shouldn't be. I should be sending the ASCII encoding of it. And that's in the code. I'll show you right quick. Telnet, it's under well, I'll debug it and we'll get there. Alright, so we got server going. Where's my putty? Oh, oh. I know, we just broke the line. Where is it? Oh, man. It's under server, right? Yeah, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to hit F10, right? We get this huge array. Oh, right. This is the first one. This is the, hey, welcome to Telnet kind of packet. So that's obviously working. Oops, what'd I close? Man, alright. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, wait, yeah, let me check the client. The client, what am I sending? So Telnet client. That's what I need to check. Telnet client, how do you send? Or no, it's just, yes, here. So Telnet client, send. Send. Alright. I'm creating a packet with message. Getting bytes. Alright, let's check it here. That's what I need to check. Server. And here's the client. Client. Alright, so let's send something. Something we know, like 1, 2, 3. I think that's 31, 32, 33. So if I hit F10. Yeah. Alright, what's the message? Message is 1, 2, 3. Packets, data. 49. Is that right? I don't know what ASCII. Well, then I'd say it is in fact the ASCII encoding and not the UTF-8 encoding. Okay. Makes sense. I'm checking. Checking my ASCII tables. Any ASCII table's fine. Yep, just 1, 2, 3. Should be okay. Yeah, yeah. So that's okay. 49, 50, 51. That's fine. And oh, that should be hex 31, 32, 33. That's what I was thinking of. Alright. So what's my problem? I got lost. Yeah. It's 3 consecutive numbers. It seems fine. It's okay. Now if I look at my server. Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to close this client, so disconnect it. Let's open up a putty client, wherever that may be. And now, 1, 2, 3. Something's obviously wrong, because it just keeps sending ODOA. No matter what. It's definitely an implementation error on my part. Alright, checking it out. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna do some of this offline. I'm getting a little tired, and I just realized that that's why I'm probably lagging some. Okay. So as a client, this is what I need to do. I need to send 2 packets. One packet will be, what am I thinking? One packet is going to be, dude, this whole asynchronous thing is just blowing my mind. And then the fact that you got to receive, sometimes your socket's going to receive big things of data, sometimes it's going to receive little things of data. I got to figure out how to just parse that and do that correctly. Because right now, even with just telnet, it's going to have your message, and then it's going to have the new line. And so that new line thing is throwing me off. Because my telnet server is not exactly what I wanted it to be. And I just copy and paste this from another person. So, at least this part. And that's why, like, this guy is saying, hey, your data 0 needs to be the carriage return, and your data 1 needs to be the new line. And that is not what is happening here, right? Sometimes I send the whole thing, sometimes I don't get the whole thing. So this parsing needs to be better. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, exactly. It sends up just a new packet by itself, which is a new line. And so that's all it does. But alright, dude. Enjoy your Resident Evil. I'll see you next time. I will work on some of this offline a little bit later tonight. I'm going to go eat some dinner and come back. Bye. I'll fix this offline. Bye, guys.